Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Caking at Midnight. Tonight I want to show you how to use one of the jagged edged tooth combs, and let's roll that intro. If you would like to see more frequent updates from me, you can follow me on Instagram at caking_at_midnight. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can see all of the things that I post about cake. And don't forget to hit that bell for notifications so you can get notified every time I upload a video. Okay, so tonight I'm going to use this tooth comb to make a cool little design on this cake. It is already crumb coated, but this is a styrofoam cake dummy. So nothing different as far as we just can't eat it afterwards. So it already is crumb coated. We're all set to go, so now we can put our main layer of frosting on there, and then we can start to use our tools. So just start by globbing some buttercream on the side. When you use the cake combs, you want to make sure that you have a really thick layer on your cake. So when you take this comb through, you're not digging into the cake itself. Like I said, this is a foam cake dummy, so we're just going to cut into styrofoam. It's going to be a mess. So just make sure that when you're using one of these that you have at least that much buttercream on there so you're not cutting into the cake. One of the cake combs that came in this set was a flat edge. So I'm just going to take this really quick and make a pass around. Just hold it flat, hold about a 45-degree angle, and just slowly come around. You glopped it on there pretty good, but this is just to make sure it's somewhat even. When you pull this around, you'll be able to tell that there's a couple spots that weren't as thick. You can go back through with your offset spatula and just fill in a couple of those, lop it back on there. You're always gonna come up with more on the top, so you can take that same cake scraper, or I have a smaller one that I really like, and just always bring everything to the center. The more you clean off your cake scraper, the better. And the top doesn't have to be perfect until toward the end. We will make sure that's all flat and smoothed out once we get everything else on here. But you're gonna be going around this cake multiple times, so you're always gonna have a bunched edge on there. So just don't freak out, I guess, when you see that on there. And if you do, just slowly bring it to the center. It'll all come together at the end, I promise. So now that we have that layer on there, we can take this one. Either side is fine. I'm going to use the bigger tooth one, and it's going to be the same as pulling that flat edge scraper across cake. So hold it flat on your turntable, about a 45-degree angle on the cake, and just go ahead and pull him around. As you can see on here, this is not perfect by any means. So just take this around a couple more times. Just slowly bring that excess off of there. This is why you want to make sure when you put your buttercream on the first time that it's glopped on there pretty good. Okay, now that we've taken that cake comb around the whole cake, you can see each indentation. Now it's not perfect on every single indentation, but that's okay, because once we fill in our different colors and pull it back around, it's going to even everything out. So don't freak out just yet. There is a little bit of excess here on the top, so I'm just going to take my smaller cake smoother and bring that toward the center. Like I said, you're going to have to do this multiple times around the top, just how many times we go around the cake with these cake combs and trying to get the effect of the stripe. I have two different colors, purple and blue. Awesome sprinkles I can't wait to use from the Sweet Tooth Fairy as well. That will do it toward the end. But with the indentations, you'll take whatever color you want. You can use all one color. You can use 6 different colors, however you want to do it. It just has to be a different color in each indentation. Now I've gone around the cake sides, filling in each one of those indentations. So then you can take your straight edge, and like I said, this also comes in the 3-pack, the Sweet Tooth Fairy. Same thing, once you have this one all filled, flat to your cake board, 45-degree angle, and just slowly pull this around. Don't get frustrated. You're gonna have to go around this multiple times to try and get this to be perfect. So you're gonna slowly take off a little bit more. Make sure that you keep cleaning off your cake scraper. It'll make it a lot easier. And then just keep going around and it'll slowly clean itself up. the top, just pull that to the center. I'm just gonna take my Viva paper towel and go around the edges or the sides of the cake and just make sure everything is smooth. Now that we're done with our stripes, I want to add some sprinkles, and like I said, these are from the Sweet Tooth Fairy. Super cool. And I'm going to just take them by small handfuls and bring them up on the bottom here. I do hope you've enjoyed the video this evening of our Sweet Tooth Fairy cake cones that I like to use, and also these super awesome sprinkles. Now the bottle is empty. I am not sponsored in any way by Sweet Tooth Fairy. I just really like their products. I bought all these products myself. So if you have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. I like to hear pros and cons on anything that you have comments about or any suggestions. Leave them down there as well. I hope you've enjoyed this video again, and thank you for watching. This is Caking at Midnight. Happy caking.